Hello and welcome to the Be Prepared podcast. My name is ZeGaming, and today I am with my good friend Geo. Geo, how you doing, dude?
I'm good, man. I'm looking forward to another season of the Uninkables Team League. I'm not going to fall short this time.
Yeah,
ready.
We're not going to talk about that one.
No, we're not going to talk about it. It's all in the past. That's all in the alpha season. We are on to season 2. We got some new players.
Wild.
We got some new coaches.
Yeah, we are.
Some returning faces.
Wild with new players and new coaches.
Some could say we are going into the wilds unknown. Is what you could say, Corwin. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, that is what you are hearing. We are officially starting the Uninkables Team League Beta season with Wilds Unknown. It's going to be a tight schedule. We are going to get all 9 weeks in within the very short Wilds Unknown season itself.
Yeah, Ravensburger cutting a month in between sets. They're like, man, dogs is really good. How can we get around dogs without banning it? Because we don't want to ban cards. Oh, we just bumped the rotation schedule up.
Yep. Let's just cut a whole month out of it. Yeah.
And I know the reasoning for it. They wanted the other markets to line up more with our release schedule, like the Asian market and stuff. And then like rotation lining up more with continentals and worlds and stuff. So ultimately, I think if you're gonna pick, and with Fabled screwing everything up, not supposed to exist, whatever. I think it was if you were gonna do it, the last set pre-rotation, you're like, okay, let's trim it a little bit, because we've only got a month till set champs. Yeah, it's gonna be a crazy season for the last of this it's
season.
Gonna be great.
Yeah, I will say that along with this season, we are kind of trying out some new stuff with our new system. It's a lot of the system that you see on the screen right now definitely looks similar, but we have added a lot of different features. Like, for example, we do have the new meta share stuff that's going to be coming in, and you also might notice that there are a lot of new teams on here. Yeah, some old ones that you recognize, but it might not be the same team lineups that you remember from season 1 or alpha season. In fact, you might even notice a couple of familiar names just within the new teams as captains. Like, for example, right now, the substitute Soul Reaper has now joined the Gote 13, or I guess Gote 8. He is captain of Top Deck T-Bows.
The man was like, I don't even want to
win, baby.
The man's like, I don't even want to waste my time trying to get recruited. I'm just going to get my own team with blackjack and hookers, or whatever Bender said.
Yeah. And then we got.
Let's go from the top. Let's start at the top.
Yeah, let's go from the top
and do a quick recap. So starting, we've got Mitch coming back. Captaining once again, strange but not special. He does have some new players though.
Just timestamp it. I just want to say, timestamp it now that Gio's already starting crap.
I love Mitch with all my heart. He is easily in the top 10 of the orange shirt fuckers. There's so many of you. Jesus Christ. No, I love Mitch. He is a delight. He's got. Also, I just noticed his about. We're here for the vibes. Unless we have a shot at winning, then we're always here for winning.
That is a new feature. I do love that.
Oh, I need to get one of those.
Taking full advantage of that.
I've already got one for my team too, because fun fact, Lore Club does have a catchphrase.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought about this earlier. I should have done this bit. I totally missed it. I was gonna be like, you have a competitive team, Geo? Like freaking Tulare Community College, but what's his name? You have a competitive team, Geo?
Yeah, I do have a competitive team. But yeah, you got Stranger Special, you got Sal, Dominic, Camalama Jam, Loger, and Sam rounding out the 5. That's a good team. It's a real good team.
It's a good team. Love to see Dominic hop in on the Uninkables Team League, getting some Ohana representation. I will say there will be an announcement for Ohana at the end of this podcast episode.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that.
All right.
But love to see that Dominic has joined the party because honestly, he's one of my favorite players from the Greensboro area.
Yeah, and he picked a great team to join. Mitch runs things really well.
He's already. I'm gonna give him a highlight right now. They haven't even like fully like started I think they did play to this today or yesterday. Can't remember today, but I will say that like their activity in the team has already significantly improved.
Awesome.
With Dominic joining. Like it's very active. Like, oh, like who wants to play test today or like whatever. I'm like, let's go. That's what I want to see more of.
It's one of the reasons. It's one of the reasons LOC did so well last season.
Yes.
So yeah, we'd love to see
very
that.
active. So I think Strange but Special this season.
You can see him. Yeah. Moving on, we've got another returning captain. We got Matt bringing spooky sites back. There is a new phase on this roster though.
There he is.
We've got Preston at the 1. We've got Matt at the 2. Justin or Visionary Storm at the 3. Notice he's already picked up a win this week. We'll talk about that next week though on the actual recap. Then you've got Big Dog Brian.
Big Dog.
This man is just collecting all of the Uninkable family, it seems. And then obviously Cam rounding out the roster.
With the Uninkable fam, like truly, I don't know what it is, Matt. I don't know what it is, but you're like literally collecting.
Yeah,
like you gotta catch them all. You gotta get all of the Uninkable fam on your team.
I will say, I know Brian watches the podcast. He's told me that.
Sorry.
He does watch. So what's up, Brian? I want to say I played against Brian several times, dating back to when he was brand new into the game. Mm-hmm. Seeing how much better he's gotten at this game in the last 6 months is scary. You can tell, like their entire family, you can tell have like all locked in and all gotten better. Like Kristen, Preston, Carly, and Brian, they've all gotten a lot better. But dude, Brian has skyrocketed. I would not be surprised in future seasons seeing Brian as a 1 seed somewhere.
I 100% agree with that. Like I'm certain he will be within top seed, if not 2nd seed, top seed by like the next couple seasons of the Uninkables Team League. He has gotten so much better. I've enjoyed watching his progress because it was like very fun to see. Like, oh, like he bubbled out. Like, well, first he was just hitting Swiss rounds, right? Like 3 and 2 or something like that. You know, here and there. And then he started constantly getting bubbled out, and it's like, oh, but I'm like, hey man, you're bubbling out, so you were almost there, and now he's just making top cuts.
Yeah, now I'm seeing him
winning set champs.
I'll check like tournament results as they're updating because I have friends that go, like some of my teammates will go. I'm like, oh cool, Brian's 2-0, nice, very lovely. You don't see it. Then he's 3-0. Then he's 4-0. Well, okay, cool. 4-0. He's probably going ID. Oh shit, he's 5-0. He didn't take the ID. He's just dominating Swiss rounds.
And that's another thing. He is not afraid to play.
No, absolutely not.
I love it. I respect it.
He will take IDs. I've seen it, but like he is all for is like, nope, let's run it. And he wins a lot. And like I said, now he's finishing towards the top of these set champs. Yeah, man, you love to see it. An absolute bargain in a 4 seed for Matt, though. Jesus Christ. This is going to be my guy that I pick on this season. Last season it was Paul, and trust me, I've got some words about Paul later. But and again, I know it's because Brian hasn't been playing as long as some other people. With the changes we made to the PR system this season, but Brian is a hell of a bargain. If you are your team's 4 seed, you need to watch out.
100%. Y'all better watch out in the 4 seed.
Then moving on, we have got our reigning and defending champions, the Lorcana Lost Chapters, captained by Chad. This was a result of the new PR system. The roster did change a bit. Turns out, when you include lifetime, they didn't all fit into the salary cap. And because Chad is a man of the people,
they're just too good.
They are just too good. But Chad's a man of the people. He's like, I want my guys to get to play. He's taking a captain's role only this season. That's what you deserve, Chad, playing that dog bullshit in finals last season. You deserve to not. We've taken away your rights to play Lorcana this season. Kidding, obviously. That's great. You got Dan at the 1, Ian at the 2. I think he was their 5 seed last season, right?
Okay, let me talk about that for a second. Okay, so Ian, brother, freaking locked in. So he was 5th seed. This man was ready I think he was ready to quit Lorcana. Like he was about to stop playing.
Then he gets involved in this thanks to Chad and wins MVP of our first season.
Yes. And because he was playing again, he went back-to-back wins on set champs for Winter Spell set champs. He just went, let me just win 2 in a row.
Yeah, this dude is a menace. Chad may have
from 5th to 2nd.
Chad may have brought in evil onto the Lorcana scene by bringing Ian back. Chad, what have you done? Ian at the 2, Rastano at the 3, Dalcho at the 4, and then Adam, a new player for the Lorcana Lost Chapters. He is filling their roster out. And if the Lorcana Lost Chapters 5 seed is anything to go off based on last season, Adam's probably going to do really well.
I'm curious to see how Adam does, because I'm assuming he's another local of theirs.
I'm going to guess so. And I don't know what they put in the water down in Fayette Nam, but all of their players are just really good.
Oh my gosh.
I'm thinking Hunter, not Chad. Or are they in the same area? No, they're in a different area.
They're in the same area. No, they're in the same area.
Oh, okay.
They're all drinking that Fayetteville water.
I don't know what it is. But yeah,
this is built different.
This is ultimately the team to look out for. They won it last year or last season. So
yeah, they even got the little gold trophy.
Yeah, they've got the gold nameplate. Then
with a lore pip on it to show how many they've won.
Moving on, we have got our first new team. Hunter said, I dominated last season. Y'all still didn't. I'm not even going to waste time trying to get you to recruit me. I'm going to get my own team. And what a team. The top deck T-Pose. You got Nasher at the 1, Redlore, Hunter at the 3. That means me and Hunter get to play this season. Oh, hell yeah. That's going to be so much fun.
That is going to be fun,
John Gankenstein and then Ink Howler at the 5. Again, this team I don't know as well. I know Redlore, I know Hunter.
Same.
The rest of them I'm not sure.
I'm very excited to see these players though.
Yeah, Redlore.
If y'all watch this or listen to this, I'm very curious to know more about you personally. So feel free to just at me, DM me in your team log. That's why I make the team channels, so I can talk to you guys and get more for these kinds of videos to be Redlore, he's the GOAT. He beat my ass in set champs last season. I could talk about that all day. It's on camera.
Yeah. So he is the outside of Hunter, he is the one that I've actually played before. I had played Jaden previously. He's a very strong player.
Yeah. They're these are all obviously good players, but that's what I'm saying. I want to know more about them. And as a community in North Carolina, it's kind of cool to see so many names that I don't personally recognize.
Mm-hmm.
And
because that's what this league's about, right? Being able to bring people together and grow our community.
So I want to meet them. I want to talk to them.
Yep.
So,
all right.
Just a shout out to you guys.
Yeah. Next up, we have got another new coach to the UTL. We have got Nathan, another one of you orange shirt bastards.
Y'all are so lucky he's not playing himself.
Yeah, well, and as you see with the PR,
Nathan were playing.
The man was 30 points behind. We have got Let's Get Dangerous, captained by Nate, the most serious-looking nice guy in the history of serious-looking nice guys. Because that very much, I think, describes Nate to a T. But Nate, you're cutting it a little close on that PR. I'm gonna have to. I demand a recount. I demand a recount of the PR.
Demand a recount.
We got Tigray at the 1, Very strong player. The man likes
I'm
to play.
So happy, dude. I'm so happy that Sam is in the league now.
Me too.
Sam
is so great.
Happy.
Sam plays unconventional cards, very much like Chris did last season. I think we're going to see a lot of that out of Tigray. Watching him play
Infinity in this,
I was getting ready to say, watching him play his Infinity deck at Galactic during set champs was the funniest shit I've ever seen with his 30 Ursula deck. I absolutely love it.
It was funny because it just became like a thing to watch from the side. Like it was just like, it was literal gambling. Like we were all like watching, like, oh, is he going to hit red? Oh, okay.
And then I think one of the games I watched, he flipped over the set 1 7-drop Ursula that quest for 3.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he hit the big one. Let's go.
It's like, oh, like,
bro, it's so much fun.
50 chance of him getting the Ursula.
I absolutely love it.
Dumb.
Yeah, Tigray at the 1 seed. That's going to be fun to watch this season. You got AJ at Prodigy player at the 2, which I still feel like having AJ at a 2 seed is is a bargain. Like even as your 2 seed, the kid is so good.
Yeah.
Then Tiffany at the 3. Jesus Christ, I have to play Tiffany this season. That's gonna suck. I'm gonna get so fucking cooked. Oh my god, Tiffany is so good. She's another one.
I'm already expecting this. Like you're gonna like sit across from her, right? And then y'all are gonna like shuffle, and she's gonna have her hand out and be like, "Tee, yeah." Like just
I really want to play this.
She can
in person.
beat you to a pulp.
So fun fact: me and Tiffany, I think
one of the sweetest people I know.
I think me and Tiffany are 50-50 against each other. I may actually have a winning record against her in tournaments. It's the first time I played her. She's another one like Brian that I've seen and played against since they were very new. I know I've beaten her in tournaments twice. I know for a fact I beat her twice. There may have been a third one, and I'm pretty sure she's beaten me at least once. So like I think I may be 2-1 lifetime in tournaments against. It's either 2-1 in my favor or 2-2. There may have been one in there that I forgot, but it is very close.
And obviously, I honestly say this with no slack, like no flack against anybody. But hey, you got a better record than Kendall Burdett, one of the top players in the world. I'm just saying, you got a better record, right?
I will take that.
she's like what, like 4-0,
something like that.
Like against one of the best players in the world. Yeah,
I really want to play this match in person when I get to play Tiffany. Then you have got. This is going to be my point of collusion. I know he's newer to competitive. How the fuck is John Kite a 4 seed?
The Condiment King.
How is the Condiment King a 4 seed? That's when you have less tournaments under your belt. You get things like Kite being a 4.
It's free. He's free.
Pretty much.
Nathan.
Nate, hell of a value pick there. Then you got Davey, who I don't really know, rounding out the 5 seed before it lets get.
He's a very new player. I think he's starting in Winter Spell.
Okay.
Or Whispers.
So not a lot of tournaments under his belt.
No, like he's literally getting a competitive
somebody's playing Champions too much.
Yes, competitive Lurkon now. Like he's literally getting into it now.
Well, this is a great roster to do it. You've got some of the best players in the area. You have got Nate is your coach, who's just a wealth of knowledge. He's very methodical with his play. Very good person to learn from. Then moving on to our last new coach, we've got my boy Joker. He wanted to spread his wings and get his own team this season with the Quality Quacks. Hilarious name, by the way. Hilarious name. And you've got, looking at his roster, Bubble Man, that name looks familiar. I'm not 100% sure who that is, though. He's building into the Discord.
I'm actually not familiar.
I'm
pretty sure I've played against Bubble Man, or I've been in the same set champs as him, maybe. But I don't know for sure. Penguin Monk, I recognize.
Which I was told he was involved in this team. I'm not sure if he's Bubble Man or Penguin Monk. Is one of these players Chris Kinlaw? because I really thought Chris was involved with this team. I could be wrong.
That might be Bubble Man.
If it is, Chris Kinlaw is a very, very good player. He's also this group, like Josh's group. Because I know he got several of them involved. I know for a fact Secret Asian Man is one of them. Ron. If you ever get a chance to play against Ron in a tournament, that man is a delight. That entire group is absolutely incredible.
I literally make the drive to Goldsboro just to play with these people.
Yeah, these guys are awesome.
I love, like, I will go to Tier 0 Gaming set champs specifically to play with these guys because they're so much fun to play with. They're so nice to play with. Ron, Secret Asian Man, goated. Love to play against him. I always play him every single time I go to set champs. I always get queued in with him. Like,
I've only played him once.
2 or 3.
I've only played him once, and he beat me.
Every set champs I've played against him.
Yeah,
I think I've beaten him every time. I don't know. I think I have a pretty positive win rate against him though. But he's always been like, when I play against him, I'm like, okay, now I'm getting into the harder matches. All right, let's go. Let's lock in.
Right.
Like, yep. Yep. That's where I'm at.
I could be wrong.
Seeing Penguin Monk though join the league is a delight though, because I know he's trying to improve his competitive play. I told him, hey, you know, we do have this league. If you're interested, you should sign up. He was at your set champs actually. He was playing the red purple boost deck.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
That's good to put a name to the face.
Yeah, he was playing that spicy red purple deck.
Gotcha. Yeah, I intentionally put that one on stream because it looked great.
No collusion there, right?
No, never. I would never.
It's always just a die roll, right?
Yeah. I want to say, so I will. I could be wrong though. That Bubble Man may be Kinlaw unless Kinlaw is not playing. But if he is, that is a scary 1 seed. Then Josh at the 1 seed, also having already locked in a win for the season. Then you've got Ron, Ben, who I don't really know, and then Penguin Monk. This is a fun.
Ben's been popping up. Ben's been popping up in the community lately. I think he's Raleigh area.
Gotcha.
I'm pretty sure.
Understood.
So that was definitely a pick from Joker for like, hey, I want to like reach out to other areas kind of deal.
That was smart. Like he basically took the approach similar to what I did for Alpha season,
which you'll get to right now.
And I mean, it worked. Speaking of me, my favorite topic on this podcast, me. We have got Lore Club. I made a budget team last season. Very much not the case this go around. I have got my local. I didn't let him get pilfered by you cheating sons of bitches this time. Treadwell is mine. And then the non-local on my team is the Iceman, because if we went to a draft for players tomorrow and I have pick one, I'm taking Larry every single time.
Yep.
He is one of the nicest human beings alive. He is incredibly intelligent. He's very good at deck building, both traditional and like spicy. The spicy additions he has always fit within the deck and are good for the current meta. He is absolutely somebody you want on your team. So I went out of my way to make sure he ran it back with me for this season. Then you have got me. We're going to ignore the record. We're going to ignore the record already being at 0-1 for me. It's anybody who watches this already knows I'm more bark than bite. That's no surprise whatsoever.
More bark? More bark?
Yes, more bark than bite. Yes, I am all talk. I made the jump from 5 to 3. Bullshit, but okay. It's just because I've been playing for a long time. Then you've got my best friend Megan as the 4 seed. I'm just going to say this now. Y'all need to watch out for Megan this season. She's going to have more free time than she did last season. She's going to roll people. She's got like 1 more week of full stuff, so she is subbing out this week. I've got my boy Bo stepping in as reliever. for this week, but then Megan's in this bitch. And then rounding it out, we have got my lovely wife, who wanted a step in a more competitive direction this season. Again, we wanted to run our local team for at least one season for the UTL. So here she is rounding out the roster.
Very
Corwin,
smart, honestly, because you guys are only going to get better, so it's going to be harder to fit y'all in as things continue to progress.
Exactly. Corwin, do you know what the first rule of Lore Club is?
What is the first rule of Lore Club?
It's that we don't talk about Bruno.
All right, so moving on.
Moving on. Yeah, that's Lore Club's catchphrase. It was something stupid that I came up with when I created the team. Speaking of stupid teams,
you have a competitive team.
Speaking of stupid teams, we have got Charlie returning as a coach, or should I say Paul as the coach? What is this bullshit, Corwin? Why do they have two coaches? Why do they have two captains? Who the hell allowed this?
Listen, you're gonna have to talk to the strange but special team manager.
Mitch, what the hell?
Talk to him.
How?
I don't know what.
I thought it was one captain, 5 roster spots. Why do I see 2 captains here, guys? This is the collusion once again. And when you look at that, it centers around Paul again. You have got the Space Goose co-captained by Charlie and Paul this season, bringing a pretty strong roster, if I do say so myself. I once again demand a recount because I know how these bastards are with their PR calculating. We've got Jacob stepping into the league as the 1 seed. Very, very nice.
I have to hype this one up. I was so excited because he almost didn't do this.
Yeah.
Because
I know.
He's
I tried to recruit him last season.
Yeah, but he's my other admin. He's my right-hand man. Like, if I had to, like, drop Uninkables tomorrow, like, if I had to, like, leave Lorcana,
that's who's taking
whatever. This guy.
It'd be me and Jacob on the podcast.
Pretty much. Like, honestly, yes.
It would still just be 2 white guys.
It would still be 2 white guys.
Still be two white guys with a podcast.
But literally, like, Jacob, because I'm sure you're watching this, like, he's my right-hand man for, like, all of Uninkables.
I'm very excited to see what he does.
He is all about the community.
Yeah.
Love this man.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
This community would not be half of what it is without him.
Yeah.
So to see him at top seed of Space Goose,
it's gonna be a hell of a season, buddy.
Hyped.
It's gonna be a rough. It's gonna be a rough road. These 1 seeds are stacked.
They are stacked.
Speaking of stacked,
I think this is great for him, to be honest.
Speaking of stacked, you've got JD at the 2.
That's criminal.
JD is such a good player.
Second seed.
I haven't known him as long. When I've got to play him, dude is so skilled. And again, it feels like very much like AJ is like, man, this is a budget pick as my 2 seed. Very strong player. Then you've got Chris. Chris is, I don't know.
That is Camelema Jam's wife.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, she
very nice. Love to see that.
Insert the Smash Brothers like new challenger has arrived.
A new challenger approaches. No, we love to see that. Then this is another one that very much feels like he's way too low. Jay Gilly at the 4. I finally got a chance to meet him in person during Set Champs this past season. Had a lot of fun playing against him at Game Theory. That dude is really, really good.
Yeah.
So, again, I don't know how long he's been playing competitively. That could be a result of like why the PR is so low. That would explain it. Yep. And then
like, I don't even think he started in Fable. I think he started in Whispers.
Okay.
So he really got his teeth in with Winter Spell, I think.
Okay. And then rounding it out, we've got Mr. All-Star as the 5 seed for the Space Goose.
All-Star being a 5th seed is kind of terrifying. Because he's been around. Like, so I know he's a good player. So I feel like he's another bargain pick. Like he is like, like he's free. I mean, like he's basically free. It's amazing that he was a 5th.
Yeah, no, this is a fun group of.
Actually, go back to Space Goose real quick.
Yeah.
This feels now, obviously, Jacob being so high, kind of like breaks us a little bit, but like this reminds me a lot of LLC, which is kind of terrifying to think about, because LLC from last season, they didn't have like the big 600 player.
No,
like,
but they had the highest 5 seed.
They had the highest 5 seed by a mile.
So that's part of that is because people Paul cheated, but that was the reason.
But either way, but still, like it was.
Yeah,
they were very well balanced. You had all these really good picks all across the board.
Yep.
Space Goose looks exactly the same.
This will be one of those
solid players.
This will be one of those teams that has to split up next season because the PRs are too high, because they're all going to do really well.
Yes. Same with Nathan's team. Like I fully expect like that one's going to be all over the place next season.
Yep. But yeah, no, it's 8 teams again for beta season. I hope we're able to make the jump to 10 teams for season 3. But this is a good group. This is going to be a lot of fun. Kind of building on what we did last season. I am very much looking forward to playing some more high level Lorcana with our great community.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, I think we would have made 10 teams, but I know, like, you might have noticed there's a lot of players, like, missing from the last season.
Well, and so we had to rush it. If we had more of that too. If we had more of a break between seasons, we wouldn't have had to. And what we'll probably do is once playoffs start this season, we'll start pushing for captain applications again.
Yeah,
that way we've got that.
What my plan
because
is.
There's going to be no off time between the end of this season and the start of the next.
It's going to be finals and then start Attack of the
Titans. So once playoffs start, we'll start heavily advertising, new player registration for people that don't play this season or didn't play last season. And then for coaches, so we can try to make the jump to 10. That would be, I think, the goal.
Yeah. I think we'll hit 10, especially because it'll be a totally new meta. It'll be more exciting. Yeah. Like core will be more exciting.
I hope so.
Like right now it's twofold, right? So like right now we're in the midst of a infinity push by Ravensburger. Like the new DLCs coming up, like the current DLCs that are coming up are infinity. Yep. So a lot of the higher level players need to kind of step away from playing core to get ready for those DLCs.
I very nearly took this season off.
My point exactly. Right?
I love this league. I really do. I love this community. I love getting content with you. I like being the villain for the narrative side of the Uninkables Team League. But like even I was like, man, how do I focus on core with Infinity DLC coming up? But I have committed to it. I am making it a priority. I've just got to play 2 formats at once, essentially. I've got to be good at 2 formats or just play 2 formats because I'm already 0-1 for season 2. So maybe it wasn't the best.
But yeah, so you got that aspect. And then also just like, again, the time constraint.
Yeah.
And we're still, like I said, figuring stuff out with the system.
But yeah,
so it's just a couple things all together that just said, you know what, we're going to stick to 8 again.
Yep. Get some new coaches in, see how that works. Get some new players in. Yeah. Hopefully for season 3,
we have enough players.
When rotation, hopefully when rotation happens, we'll have some more. We'll have returning players from season 1. We'll have more players wanting to come back, and then have some new players wanting to branch out on their own.
Yeah, that's what I'm expecting for next season because, like I said, like some people are just taking a break. Some people are playing Infinity, and we also just had a very short time to get get
it done. Yeah. But looking at this format, what are people going to be playing, Corwin?
That's a great question, man. Like I did collect a couple of deck lists from other sources. So shout out to like Pocket Podcast, Malferon, Maelstrom, a lot of these other podcasts and teams out there. They're all wonderful. They'll be in the description for their decks and stuff.
Do we want to take a look at some of them and just kind of go over our thoughts on where the meta is going to be?
So
it's not quite day one meta thoughts. I think we're at like day 2 or something, because people have been cooking up on these lists for a few weeks. So this is just kind of we waited.
Like week one list. Yeah, these are week one lists I picked up.
Yeah. So what do you want to start with?
Let's start with Blurple. So the reason why, so just so you know, I'm gonna have critique on a lot of these lists because I'm a very consistency based kind of person.
And what says consistency like fucking Blurple? It's been consistently just very good since rotation happened last time.
Right. This with Blurple, the deck's solved, right? Like I think the deck is basically solved at this point. We've been playing it since Fabled, and before that, really.
We've got one new card.
Yeah, I'm going to make a special mention of this card because it's very important. So Merryweather, what a beast of a card, dude.
Ward's a good keyword, man.
Ward is good, turns out.
Yeah, and turns out not being able to target any of your opponent's shit is really good.
Yeah. So a 4/5/1 beat stick with Ward, kind of nuts.
Merryweather's very, very good.
And it's not even really a 4-cost 4/5/1 because you're playing blue.
Yeah, you're playing in blue. So you can you can play her on turn 3.
Yeah, and this is really important because Blurple's biggest weakness before this set was dogs, like aggro in general, but specifically dogs.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Merryweather fixes this matchup almost single-handedly. Like single-handedly, Merryweather just fixes that matchup. It's almost like a 50-50 now.
Yeah, Merryweather was a very good addition. I personally, because of Merryweather and because of the way that the deck is going, I personally really like Scuttle in the deck too.
Yeah, same.
And go all in on the Ward stuff. That's what my version of Blurple currently has. But yeah, same. Merryweather to 4 of, and then you just it's all the old stuff. It's like, hey, we're gonna run the Ink Runner. So everything can deal with evasives. Like now Merryweather turns into an alert. She's one-tapping Genie. She's one-tapping Dumbo. With the assistance of Basil, she's one-shotting Elsa's. Right. Guidebook. Yep, you're always using Guidebook to draw. You got Hades and Demona are just good cards. 2 Tiggers for like the dogs and the new toy archetypes that are popping up. Tigger is just good. I personally think I'd rather have more of them in the list. I'd want to be at least 3, maybe even 4. The one of Into the Unknown. I love the extra removal. I'm a big fan of target removal. I know Blurple fell off the card a lot last set toward the end. I'm still a big fan of it. I think my removal package would probably be like 4 Hades, 4 Let It Go, 2 Into the Unknown. I don't know what I'd cut though. But other than that, it's just it's pretty standard.
Or 2?
2. 4 Let It Go, 2 Into the Unknown, 4 Hades.
That was the list I was seeing a lot with was 4 and 2, and this is just kind of deck building fundamentals when it comes to metas. I would say for people watching that are newer, typically it's safer to tech your deck for aggro matchups early on. So if you are a Blurple player for like the last few sets, or like more on the casual side, right? Like you haven't played a lot of tournaments or anything like that, or kept up with meta changes and stuff as much. If you're looking to do a little bit better early on, tech for aggro, because most people will either be playing very cute stuff, which is, I'll be honest with you, what a lot of what I'm about going to be showing you today is.
Yeah.
People are trying out new toys, literally, and figuring out what works and what doesn't. if you want to take advantage of that and like win tournaments early on in the set, like like Ink, CCS, or a DLC or something,
this deck is a very good place to do that.
This is a good deck to do that, but aggro is what a lot of people will play to get under those really cute slower decks that are trying to make different things.
And also newer players. A lot of new players start with aggro because it's the easiest place to learn. So earlier on in the format, when a new set comes out, if you've got new players, you're gonna have a lot of new players coming in with this set because it involves Pixar. So there's gonna be a lot of aggro as people learn the game. If I could make one change, if I'm taking 59 of these cards and making one card swap to advise the new players, I'm dropping the Ink Runner and adding one more into the unknown, because aggro decks have to turn sideways. It's kind of how they work. Decks that do that a lot into the unknown is significantly better.
For me, it would be one Genie for one Tigger.
Okay, and I think that's fair. If I'm running Genies,
drops your Uninkables count a little bit, and it improves your aggro matchups.
You're only on 8. That's nothing.
To me, that doesn't matter, just because I value Demona so much.
Yeah, that's fair.
I do not want to see a Genie when I'm trying to play Demona. In my personal Blurple list, I have dropped Genie entirely. I didn't play Genie at all last set. Like, at all. I do not like Genie in Blurple anymore. Okay. I've completely cut him. But that's me, though.
Yeah, that's...
If I'm keeping it kind of faithful to this list, I'm cutting one Genie to keep the lore pressure going.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm improving my aggro matchups by adding one Tigger.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
and keeping the bodies.
The suggested changes is basically the same. It improves a very common matchup you're going to see. All right.
Just in different ways.
Moving on from Blurple, although I will say for newer players, if you already have the cards, this is a good starting point. If you are new to the game completely and you're not wanting to shell out a bunch of money for singles, stay away from purple. Because Demona, Hades, Dumbo make the cost of all purple decks significantly higher. Especially this one. Because it runs 4 Demona and 4 Hades and 4 Dumbo. So,
since you say that, let's step away from purple for a minute.
Okay.
I'm going to change it up on you a little bit, Geo.
No, you're good. I've got them all locked and loaded.
Let's go to Sid's Toy Box.
Okay, so this is one
going to be a more rotation friendly deck too.
This is one that if you are brand new to the game, you're wanting deck that survives rotation. This one mostly does it. You've got Sid's Toy Box. This deck is mean.
It's very mean.
I say mostly. I think this completely survives rotation. Does it not? The only cards that aren't new is Candy Drift. Candy Drift rotates out, but Candy Drift is not necessary. At all. I don't think
it's very good for the deck. Don't get me wrong, but
it's very easy to replace. So 57 of these 60.
We'll probably get something new.
Are rotation proof. So this is a very good, very very good archetype. I think I really like the Sid toy stuff.
To play it too.
Sid is really really good against slower decks. Like if you're playing against a Sid's toy deck, you have to just go fast. Because once he comes out and starts banishing his toys and doing all that, it's over.
Yep. I really like this deck list. Obviously this is brand new, so I haven't really gotten to play with this as much yet. I think this is going to be one of the best decks going into the next rotation, unless we get something totally different, like something totally new in Attack of the Vine that, like, I don't know, breaks open like green red or something, right? Like, unless they do something wild that changes it up entirely. I think this is gonna be the list to work with going forward. This will be the new Blurple, in my opinion.
Okay.
Like where we kind of knew going into Fable, like, okay, Blurple basically got untouched by rotation. This is gonna be the best deck.
Yeah, this is gonna be the deck that does that same thing.
I think this is going to be close to it. I don't know if it's going to be like Blurple level like crazy, but it's going to be close.
Like you got the new Woody shift line, buffing all your other toys, and being card draw. You've got Rex, who's a really good cheap bodyguard. Pterodactyl doll, which is an insanely good one drop that steals lore from people. Wind up toy being kind of underdoggy, getting to play out for free. Bullseye being able to play cheaper thanks to Woody, thanks to Jessie. Jessie is a very versatile card. She's basically like the backbone of both toy decks for like Sid and for the other version, which we're not talking about today, but you will see it pop up quite a bit.
Yep. I would say Woody is also a kind of bit of the backbone.
Yeah,
like, not the shift one, but the
aerial, the four drop. It's got the aerial, be our guest, that ability. You play it, look at the top four, and in this case, you get a toy or an Andy's room and put it in your hand. This card is very good. You are going to lose tournaments because you whiff on this in a particularly bad matchup, because that's what these cards do. It's what they've been doing since the dawn of the game. Ariel did it back in set 1 Steel Song. Woody's going to do it for this deck. Even though scientifically, like looking at this deck, it's not statistically possible or shouldn't be. You're going to play a Woody and your 4 cards are going to be Horseman, Sid Phillips, Candy Drift.
Yeah, something wild like that. It's so low probability, but
it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
If you play yellow,
it's going to happen at some point.
If you play a yellow deck in Lorcana, you have to understand a lot of your losses are going to be because your deck falls apart. That's just how the color works.
Yeah.
Which is deserved. That's why I hate Amber.
Yeah. Now, there is skill involved with playing around variants. Like, I'm not going to like downplay like you know, any skill or whatever. Obviously. But there is like a skill involved when it comes to learning, okay, like I have X probability of finding this card, you know, all right, there's so many toys left in my deck, so my chances of landing with Woody or you've got a friend in me is this high. Things like that. The more you start to think like that, the better you're going to play these decks. So keep that in mind, not to scare you away from this and be like, oh, well, it's all variance and luck or whatever. It's like,
no, it's not all variance.
Of course, there's variance, but managing the variance is a big part of it.
Keep variance in mind as you try to play any deck that has Amber in it. That's just the cards in the color are very good. That one specifically though, like because of the type of abilities it has, because of stuff like Woody, that's just kind of how that color operates. Because then you got a friend of me which does it's basically the same thing as Woody, except it gets you 2 of them, right? You get 2 toys, which is just,
it's basically Friends on the other side, but yellow edition.
Well, I mean, kind of.
It's like yellow coded draw 2.
It's double Be Our Guest.
Yeah,
but for toys, which again, the only characters in your deck that aren't toys is Sid and Horseman.
Right.
And I honestly don't even know if you need Horseman. I think if you're going to play red, obviously Horseman's great removal. But like with Sid and all the toy shit, I don't even know if you need it. I guess if I'm running Horseman,
I can see a world where you don't play it.
I guess if I'm running it, I want to add things that bring more characters into range for it. So like the other toy decks and like dogs, they run like Dellas to get things in range for Under the Sea. I would want to run stuff like that for. I might would run Della, which again, that makes your variance worse for your Woody, for your you got a friend in me.
But you also, you know what else does that for you?
Oh, Jessie. That's what Jessie's for.
Yeah.
So I guess I forgot that part of her ability. That's why she's so damn good.
But I could see an argument like, oh, maybe you don't play Horseman. Like I can kind of see it, but like I said, Horseman is so good, and you do have Jessie, so it's kind of like, oh, you're just gonna bomb it out a bunch of toys. It's Della's on a body that you can do more than once. Yeah, no, ignore me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't. Fun fact: Geo doesn't know yellow cards because he hates yellow. But yeah, I think if you're new to the game and you want to play something that's going to be fun and survives rotation, this is probably your way to go. What do we got next? let's talk about Andy's toys now. Let's go to green yellow toys, or as some people are calling it, dog toys.
Well, here's the thing.
There's different ways to build this deck.
The deck list you have got, I do not consider toys. I do not consider this deck toys. There is a toy deck in this color
that's
combo.
what I'm saying. There's a spectrum to
this is
right now.
This is dogs that has a couple of toys in it.
Well,
it doesn't have
what
Woody.
I'm saying. This is dog toys.
If you're not playing
toys, there's dog toys, and then there's dogs.
I feel like this right here is just dogs. Like, I think if you're playing toys, you're going to play the Woody and all that stuff. I don't feel like dogs is
16 toys in here. I have 60 cards.
I don't feel like dogs is going to play the deck without playing Jesse, because why would you? So
why would you?
I don't think you're going to play dogs without RC, because it's just good. And because of being able to keep a wide board, you're not going to play without Alien. And also you've got Ham, which is another cost reducer. This is just dogs. Yes, it's got the new toys in it because it has to, because that's how new sets work. I would not classify this as dog. I don't know. Like I said, there's two ways to build yellow green: dogs and toys. This is just the dog version. I don't think there's a third hybrid version. That's what this would be. I think this is just dogs now.
I think this is the hybrid, because let me just say it this way. Me personally, I don't even think this is nearly the most optimized list at all. Me personally, I think just playing dogs is better. Just play dogs.
Without including the toys?
I don't think you need them.
I disagree strongly. If I'm playing this combo, I'm playing.
What you really want is Mickey. What you really want is Mickey, which is I'm surprised is not in this list.
Well, there's a lot.
But you gotta fit
the
toys.
There's a lot more green characters in the deck. You gotta fit the toys.
No, not Amber Champion, the new one.
Oh,
choose everything.
Yeah.
You just play dogs with that. I've heard people even saying like you don't need Tramp.
Some people, it's Garrett.
Some people, it's Garrett and a couple other
Garrett.
people. It's some other people have said it too. I'm like, brother, what?
My biggest question with this deck, obviously Tiago's smarter than me. Under the Sea and Chromacon feels greedy because your unkillable count is so high already. I
mean, it's something that everyone's been toying with.
I hate Chromacon. I absolutely despise the card. I would much rather just run 4 Under the Sea.
I agree with you, to be honest.
And like I said,
but I understand why you run Chromacons. There's a reason to play Chromacons.
I'm still going to run Tramp even in the toy build because it's yellow green and I think you just run it. But I personally just really like the toy stuff. I like the Woody, being able to just dig for the toys and go wide. I think dogs is more of a control version and toys is a bit more of the aggro one.
Yes.
So that's
and that's why I'm saying that I think personally that dogs is better. Because
dogs beats toys. Because
it is not even close. It's an auto win. It's an auto win. You win that like almost 100% of the time.
I think that's when you talk about like Chromacon versus Under the Sea. I think toys runs Chromacon, dogs runs Under the Sea, because toys are wanting to go wide. Toys are wanting to go wide and do all the stuff. So Chromacon fits a lot better. Dogs is more control. That's where you want.
You might even just run Snow Fort.
I like Snow Fort.
You might just run Snow Fort.
I like.
If you're going like full blown like aggro toys,
you go Fort maybe.
Maybe Snow Fort's the way to go, because then at least like one, you're better in the steel matchups. But then also like you're preventing yourself from getting absolutely cooked by dogs. But that's the thing. You have to have some kind of plan for Under the Sea, because like to me, that's why I say dogs. I think it's just still the better deck, and it might still be like it definitely got hit hard against with the Merryweather inclusion.
I will say, speaking of how to deal with dogs, a
Ward.
Glaring omission to this deck is Mowgli. I know they're running 4 Ursulas. And Ursula hits Under the Sea, but it doesn't hit everything. I personally would run 4 Mowgli over 4 Ursula.
If you're specifically trying to hit Under the Sea, I think Ursula's fine. Because if you know what beats your deck.
That's what I'm saying. I would rather run both. I personally think a count of both is
so you want like a 4-1, 4-2 split?
No, my split when I ran this deck last season,
it's like 3-3.
It was 3-2, 3 Mowgli to Ursula. But what I'm saying is, for like Tiago, him running 4 and 0, if I'm only going to run one of them, it's going to be Mowgli because it hits more things.
See, I think that's where you and I differ. Like, I think I'd rather run 4 Ursula because I just know then what I'm hitting.
Yeah,
I'm a consistency guy. Like, I like to know what I'm doing.
Yeah,
I don't want to have to rely on my opponent making the mistake of picking the wrong card.
Yeah, I want to be able to hit more than just the songs. That's why I like Mowgli better.
Now, let's say this deck had a way to, like, I mean, I know you have Karmakon, so it's like, technically, yes, you do.
And here's the deal.
If you had a way to recycle your Mowgli like over and over and over, like Red Purple back in the day did.
And here's the reason I would rather run toys. Because you know what option they have? They got fucking Lenny.
Sure. But so does Dogs, and I think Dogs actually takes more advantage of Lenny than Toys does.
But it's not in this list.
It's not. No,
I know because it costs more. It's a 3 cost.
It does, yeah, and that's the main reason.
However, 4 Dogs, 4 things that are going to need singers for Under the Sea. That extra cost matters. Being able to sing Della's Moon Lullaby and then re-ready and do something else. I think Lenny is really good. I think and eventually I'm going to build this deck. I think if I'm building the deck, I'm probably going to be on like 2 Lenny, 3 Mowgli, and no Ursulas because I'm greedy. But
I don't hate it.
But I definitely think this is a strong starting point for the deck. Obviously, Tiago is very, very
and that's
wise.
The point of these lists I'm showing right now. It's lists that are good starting points that are showcasing newer cards.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think these are like the optimized lists or even like the best lists? Me personally, no. But I'm also not Tiago.
Nobody knows the best list yet. The set's been out for a week.
Yeah. And like I said, this is all mainly just to kind of showcase for newer players, especially, but also for like our league members, like that are just like, oh, what do I play this week or something? It's like, here you go. Here's a couple lists. Try them out. Have some fun with it. Try to improve these lists over the course of these next few weeks.
Right.
This is a good starting point for dogs / toys. Dog toys.
All right. What do we got next?
Let's go back to purple now. Let's go to purple steel.
I hope you only got the purple because it's all we've got left. It's purple deck.
Yeah, that's true.
Purple steel.
Seven Dwarfs.
This is such a cute deck. I
love Seven Dwarfs.
If you want to play purple steel competitively, you can just ignore this section. This is. You can tell Tiago was probably a Magic player because he likes tribal, and that's what this is. If you really like theme decks and you want to try to run as close to tribal as you can in Lorcana, which, just going to say, Ravensburger, this game in the IP would lend so well to tribal stuff, to theme movie-specific decks, and you have gotten so close to making those decks good.
I will say, you say that, I will say that Seven Dwarfs is a great step forward to that. This is close.
The biggest problem with
really close.
The biggest problem with that is the old dwarves rotate when the new set comes out.
Yes,
and unless they're going to reprint them, which I don't think they're bringing Doc back.
No. But it might make new dwarves.
I think right behind you makes dwarf tribal really good because it lets you play them for free. Which is super, super cool. But again, I really wish they would make like tribal franchise specific ones work. I got really excited a few sets ago when they did the Alice
and toys.
Yes, and toys.
Sorry that cut you off. But I will say that like Dwarfs was a great step forward. Ravensburger, if you ever watched this, great step forward in design. I think tribal is a thing that y'all need to push more. But
I really think so.
And especially toys. And I will actually talk about toys because you and I actually talked about this a little bit, I think, in one of our previous episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Both fantastic. Toys, I will say, since we're talking about tribal, I didn't know how to feel about having like the toys split in different colors. I think that was actually a fantastic move now.
Well,
because you got yellow, red toys, you got green toys.
They explained it for the lore very, very well. Like the story reason was great, but also we have two viable. Yeah, we have two viable toy decks because they did that.
Right, and I think that's something they should do more.
Do more
now that
absolutely.
I've seen it. I want them to do that more. I
will
want to
say
see Seven Dwarfs here be a purple field deck, but then another set it'd be like purple, green or something.
Yeah. I got very excited a few sets ago when they did the Alice in Wonderland stuff that was mill, the like mill package of Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
There was like 6 cards. I'm like, oh, they're gonna make tribal stuff good because an Alice in Wonderland theme type, and they're making mill good. I really like mill, and then we never saw any cards like that again. And it was never enough of the set that did it to make mill viable, which was really unfortunate. But
that's something else. I hope they start fixing that, where like it seems like they're trying something, but then they just like drop it. Even within the set, it feels like sometimes, right? Like you said, like the mill thing, like they only gave us like 6 cards.
Yeah, it was 6 cards out of one set, and then we never saw it again.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, okay, what am I supposed to do with this? Even if I were like to build like a theme deck with this,
here's the deal: if you don't want mill as part of your game, I understand that completely. People hate it, but if you're gonna tease us like that, give us mill players something to do.
All right, but let's get back to Purple Seal Dwarf.
But yeah, you get all the new dwarves. You get right behind you. It lets you spam out your dwarves for free, and then Pocahontas to be able to copy the lore pips off of Demona, Grumpy, using Sneezy to boost something to a 3-quester, and then copying it with Pocahontas. Bashful being a 3/6 evasive, being able to crash into Dumbos and live, and then use Cheshire Cat to move the damage off of it is really good.
Yep.
Sleepy being very good card draw within the engine because you're running tons of dwarfs, and then you also add on the Snow White, the Pocahontas, and the Mulan all being princesses to trigger its ability even more.
I want to mention something about this deck because I know you were saying earlier that if you wanted to play Purple Seal, just play the typical core one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't disagree with that. However, I'm going to say that Tiago kind of cooked a little bit because honestly, the more I look at this list, specifically because of right behind you, it actually kind of hard counters normal Purple Steel. So the way I'm looking at it, you're going to do like your turn 1 like Sleepy or Mulan, your turn 2 Happy or Pocahontas, and then you're going to play right behind you, and your 2 best targets are Bashful or Grumpy, both of which you are not killing either of those for like the next 3 turns.
I will say,
like you can't do your 1, 2, 3, 4 strength and just kill your Bashful or Grumpy.
Yeah,
that's not going to happen.
I will say my only complaint, reading right behind you again, is you have to have a 7 dwarf and a princess to do it.
Yeah,
that's just
all of your 1 and 2 drops.
That's true. So I mean, it's not going to be hard to pull off. You just need Sleepy
configure here and there. Like
you need Sleepy or Mulan, then either of the Happies or Pocahontas. Like your mulligan is very specific. You want to get right behind you. You want to get a combination of princess, dwarf, on 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And then you want Bashful or Grumpy on 3.
Yeah. Pretty much. And you technically kind of get a, what is it, like kind of like a second chance, because like you also draw a card with right behind you. So even if you don't have it in hand, you might just pull it.
If you play right behind you without having the one to play,
you should not do that. Like, you are desperate. You are desperate if you're doing that. But I'm just saying that it's kind of funny
technically
that you
possible.
can't do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I guess you're like statistically, like with all those dwarves, odds are you're going to have a good chance of drawing one. So,
right.
But yeah, I think this is a cool tribal deck. Tiago, like you said, did cook for the traditional purple steel matchup. I may eat my words. This deck may wind up being significantly better than I think it is.
I think it's better than how you're talking about it, but I agree with you that I think just doing your traditional purple steel list is overall better. Like, it's overall better, but
new players like theme decks. They like building around. If you've got people that really like Snow White, this is a good one to play.
And I'll even offer this as just a decent, like, I say decent because also the card's going to get rotated after this set. If you want to kind of cut the budget on this deck list a little bit,
you cut Dumbo.
I was going to say, you replace Dumbo with Yzma.
Yep.
I don't think it makes the deck better. It probably honestly makes it a little bit worse in this list specifically.
Yep.
But it's a decent alternative.
You know what I also think would make this deck a little bit better? Right behind you needs a dwarf and a princess. Allow the play to be a dwarf or a princess. Like, draw a card. If you've got a dwarf and princess in play, you can then play a dwarf or a princess for free.
I get that, but right behind you is supposed to be the dwarves covering for the princess.
Yeah, I guess.
But the dwarves also cover for themselves.
So
like, thematically, it makes sense.
But yeah, no, this is a cool deck. I'm sure Becca's going to try to pick it up because she likes themey franchise-specific decks.
This is a really cool list. I really like the Seven Dwarfs, like, overall.
Yeah. All right, we got 2 more. What do you want to look at next? Actually, I know which one we're looking at. We're looking at Yerple next because we're saving the other one for last.
Yes.
All right, we have got this deck right here.
I think this list is probably going to be one of the best lists for the set.
Dale is so good.
Yeah, we haven't talked about him much at all yet, but
no,
Dale is,
because when he got revealed, it's like, oh, him and Elsa are going to be really, 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 really fucking stupid, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, they are. And obviously Dale with a lot of things. Dale with Daisy Duck. Daisy turning into a 4/4 during challenges. Palistar turning into a 4/4. Tiana turning into a 4/4.
Dude, that's crazy. David, the freaking 2-cost bodyguard, is a 4/4.
4/1 or 4/4. Genie is a 4/4. Elsa's a 5/5.
Christopher Robin's a 3/3/2.
He's a 3/3/2 that you can play on turn 1. Like, Dale is nuts. He's a 4-cost and he's inkable, and he's in the colors that you can play with Ham and Grandma Willow. And technically you can play a Coot if you really want to and try to cheat his ass out on turn 2.
I don't even think you need to do that, but yeah.
You don't. But yeah, dude, Dale he's the best legendary in the set. He's one of the best cards in the set.
Yeah.
So yeah, being able to go like turn 1 Daisy, turn 2 Willow, turn 3 Dale, turn 4 Tiana and something. Then you turn everything sideways. I don't know how you break that board. Other than just target removal. You're not breaking it by challenging. Under the Sea,
not without losing a lot.
Oh yeah, Under the Sea cooks this deck. Well, here's it. You say without losing a lot. If they play Tiana, you can't even take trades. because you don't have the
actually
early game to.
You want to know something? Tiana's a bit of a nombo.
Oh.
She's not really. The more I think about it now, Tiana's not even that good in this list.
I don't agree with that statement. I think Tiana with Dale
read her ability, and you see why. I'll wait.
Whenever you challenge when she's sideways, whenever you challenge one of your characters, they have to pay.
But here's the thing, right? So, I mean, yeah, I guess. Like, no. Oh wait,
no, it's really good.
No, I'm trying to think. Oh, I keep forgetting about Dale. So, I keep misreading Dale specifically.
Okay.
As universal. He's not.
No, then he would suck.
No, I think Dale. Okay, so I got words about Dale.
If Dale said
Dale,
all characters challenged with their willpower, that card is horrible.
About Dale, I was crashing out about Dale.
You are.
So, me personally, there's a couple things. If I was telling Ravensburger how I feel about this card right now, I think Dale would have been more fun as a card. Would have been more fun if, for one, it was universal. Because it feels more like a topsy-turvy kind of card.
I vehemently disagree. If that card is universal, this card is ass.
I don't think so.
Being able to make your opponent's Elsa swing for 5.
Yeah.
This card sucks. It's only playable because it's just your characters.
Right. It's super freaking busted strong because it's just your characters. It's borderline busted.
Yes, I agree with that statement.
Right. That's not fun to me. What I said was, what I'm saying is,
I
think it would have been more fun of a card. Yeah. Okay.
What's the worst
I think it would have been more of a thing if it was like it was universal.
Okay.
And this is the part where I really wish they had done this. I could take or leave the universal part, but what I really would have liked was it goes based off the damage of the characters. So it like Cheshire Cat is a 3/4. So with Dale, he's a 4/4. Well, if he takes 2 damage, now he's basically a 2/2. But it goes to your opponent as well. You know what I mean? Like, so but you can play around with that. So like, oh, maybe you're yellow purple with some of like the damage moving stuff.
It does damage based on how much HP it has left.
Right.
That I think is interesting. I think
it's
that
more
changes.
Interesting.
I think that changes the mechanics for how the willpower works. They'd have to like
that's
change
exactly
the
what
their rules.
Work. Yeah, that's why it doesn't work because of how willpower works.
Yeah. I think I think that would make Dale very interesting, but I do think it would never see play. I think it would replace Set 1 Gantu as the worst legendary ever printed. If
I don't think so. I think it would actually be a pretty good card. It would just require a very deck building setup. Like this to me doesn't really require that much deck building setup. It's hey, find all the biggest booty characters
a bunch of thick,
and throw them in a pile.
Thick bitches, yeah.
There's not really much to it. You're just throwing every high willpower character in your deck, basically. Yeah. Where like, if you were to say, oh, it is based off like health, damage, whatever, then it's like, oh, like now I have to really think about it because it's like, okay, well, if I crash this Thomas into something, well, I did 4 damage the first time, but now the second time he's only gonna do 2.
Right.
Or he's going to do 2 on the crackback, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I really need to think about it. Or I could start to say, I'm going to do 4 damage here, but then I'm going to play like Bell Mystic and move the damage so that he goes back up to being a 4/4, and I weaken their guy, so when they try to crash into him, they're gonna take 4 damage instead of 2. Like that's what I'm saying. That could have been so much fun to do all that. Like
but
I think that might be too complicated for Lorcana. Like they're trying to still.
It is.
It's way too complicated for the player base they're trying to cater to. But that's the kind of stuff I enjoy. That's why I like Flingerdingers and stuff in Red Bull.
Bro, I love Flingerdingers. I will say
that's what I'm saying. This would have been Flingerdingers on steroids.
Would not be surprised if we see Tiana take another jump like she previously did.
Oh yeah. For one last set.
Yeah.
I need you for
because her with Dale,
job, Tiana.
Her with Dale is kind of fucking nuts.
Yeah, no. Like I said, I totally misread Dale again because I've been corrected like 3 times. Still get it wrong.
This is one of those decks that, like, if I'm going to a tournament tomorrow, this is it's the easiest one to pick up and do well with. So it's probably the one. Even though I hate this color combo, I suck with it. I think this color combo is very, very good.
I wonder if Megan's gonna play this.
I mean, it's very strong chance she played this color combo last set. I want to see if Preston plays it and see what nonsense he throws in the list.
See, the thing I'm curious about is this deck in particular feels very all in on Dale.
Yep.
Just for the sake of it, almost it feels like. Because again, this is like showcasing new cards.
This deck right here folds.
You need to do that.
No, this deck folds.
It literally is like, I think, unwinnable.
Yeah, because they're gonna Under the Sea. Your entire deck's gone. The second they play Under the Sea, and the game's over. So
yeah,
but no, I think there's definitely something to it because I think it can beat a lot of other decks.
Yeah, and I think you could. What I was gonna say is, like I said, this deck feels almost too much all in on Dale.
Well, yeah, because if any removal decks, once they remove it, what do you do? Oops.
Yep. My board is bricked.
Yeah.
I just have a bunch of big booty characters with no power.
Yeah. If challenging was a bigger thing in the meta, which if it pops up, this deck gets better. But there's a lot of just like target removal that you don't have to challenge to remove it.
Dale coming into the last set of a rotation is really rough for him.
But maybe we'll see him pop up
where removal's really high.
Yeah. So maybe next set post rotation, which, correct me if I'm wrong, that's when Tiana popped up stupid last time too.
Yeah.
Was during the meta right after rotation. There was less removal. There was a lot more challenging. What I'm saying is reprint Tiana. That way her and Dale can run next format together.
That would be insane if they reprint Tiana. Let me ask you this real quick. Is there any legendaries, like, pick one from each color? What legendary are you hoping to see reprinted? I know they're not going to do it because they're not doing another Fabled.
Put me on the spot. Legendaries that are getting ready to rotate out. Legendaries that are getting ready to rotate out that I want to come back.
Yeah, or maybe that are still rotated out right now that you want back. Like literally go from first chapter to now.
Hold on.
He's like, hold on. Let me open Dreamborn real quick.
I'm not opening up. I'm opening up the official Lorcana TCG app. Keep talking about the list, or we can jump onto the next list, and you can talk about this.
Yeah, let's jump to the next list. But like, all right. So this one though, Mo.
What the hell is this?
Listen, I love Mo lists. Like, dude. So the Mole Kronk combo is so funny.
It's cute.
So funny.
It's cute.
It's cute. Is it good? No, I don't think it's like crazy good. It's very doable though.
I'll go one step further. I don't think it's crazy good. I don't think it's good at all. I think it's gimmicky.
I think the biggest thing is for Mole is the fact he has 5 willpower.
Okay.
That if he had even 4, he would be unplayable. Unplayable. Because he would die to bolts and he would die to Genie Elsa.
Mm-hmm.
However, because he has 5 willpower specifically, he survives all of those. So you can play Mole, he survives, then play Kronk, West with Mole, and draw 2 cards. Now that sounds like, Corbin, what are we doing? Like, that's just basically Flaversham, but you had to build your Flaversham.
It's combo. You're building your own Flaversham. We've got Flaversham at home.
Yeah.
All right.
But this is also on the backbone of Kronk, a 4/4/2 ward. The only thing that holds that card back is that he's uninkable. However, thankfully, this deck, historically, especially with Mo lists in particular, which I appreciate from him, the only other uninkable in the list is 3 copies of Under the Sea.
Mm-hmm.
I think you can afford that. Now, he's mentioned this, and we've all said this term before. There are secret uninkables in this list.
Mm-hmm.
Prince Philip and Malicious Me and Scary.
They're basically
kind of they're secretly uninkables. You don't want to ink these if you don't have to.
Right. All right. I've got an answer to your question.
All right. Break
All
time
right.
from
Amber, Tiana, to let Dale thrive. Also, I'm never going to play it because I hate that color. Emerald, I want Relentless Beast back from set 2.
Base.
That re-readies every time damage is dealt to something. I absolutely adored that card. Sapphire, I want Oswald back because I love item decks. They're fun. Oswald's stupid. Sure. Purple, that's a tricky one because purple has so many good cards. Probably Yzma because I like Yzma.
I can see that.
Well, you can make a case for Yensid because if they bring that back and they bring the brooms back and then you go back into tribal stuff again, which would be cool.
I like that idea. Bring back the brooms.
Ruby, Sisu, fight me.
Brother, I was literally.
I don't give a fuck.
You can't give me jokes like that.
That's not a joke. Bring back Sisu. Sisu was balanced.
What do you mean?
Green's got 2 board wipes, Corwin. Yellow's got a board wipe for God's sake.
Mistake. That's called a design mistake. Bring
Sisu back. Bring back Sisu.
Okay, what's your real answer?
I'm not joking, Corwin. It's Sisu. I'm tired of the disrespect Ruby's been getting. Bring back Sisu.
Just bring back B-Prep. God.
That's not a legend. That's not a legendary. Your rule was it had to be a legendary. Otherwise, that was the obvious answer. And then for Steel, it's either Sad Beast. No, it's just Sad Beast. It's not. It's Sad Beast. I like Relentless Beast. Otherwise, it's like keep Robin Hood legal forever, but they reprinted him and tabled. I really like that card.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's Sad Boy Beast. And yeah, no, I am not joking about Sisu. I think every color needs board wipes. If you're not going to give me B-Prep back, give me Sisu.
All right. Fair.
I think
Sisu's way too good though.
She's so good that Ruby Amethyst isn't even playing Sisu.
Like, this is a design mistake, Geo. This right here is a design mistake. Having 2 board wipes in the same color.
I'm still exactly.
One-sided.
But they're both one-sided. That Ravensburger, what the fuck are you doing? Jesus. But yeah, it turns like if you're playing green, if you want to be totally degenerate, you just play the MMS Philip combo and Under the Sea. Because hey, Prince Philip wipes everything. They reestablish your hand. Oh damn, that's crazy. Prince Philip then sings Under the Sea for free.
That's crazy.
And he's a 3-questing evasive. What the fair and balanced, guys.
Remember when like Prince Philip was bad?
I do, yeah, because it had no consistent
remember
way
that? That was crazy.
Stuff.
That was crazy, right?
All it needed was malicious, mean, and scary.
That's literally all it needed. That's terrifying to think about, right?
Yep.
This card was unplayable until set 11.
Okay. All right, so yeah, Kronk and Mole is cute. You quest with Gaten, you draw 2 cards, you don't discard 2 cards. He then immediately dies because he's got 2 strength, so he dies to everything.
But okay, so we say the whole Mole and Kronk thing is cute. However, another cool thing is you can't just play Mole and quest for 1, draw 2, and discard 1, right?
Discard 2.
Or discard 2. Okay, that's totally fine. You know why?
I mean, because you can discard wrong lever or discard the lever combo pieces, which again is just removal with extra steps.
And you get discount Helga's.
If 2 more cards, yeah, it discounts Helga. She's a 5/4. She can only quest for 1.
That is not insignificant. That is pretty big because she's got a big body. It's kind of red purple with Scrooge, where this thing doesn't quest for 2, but the fact that he's a 5/5,
it's gonna quest at least.
What are you gonna do about it? Yeah. So Helga's the same thing. Yeah. She's a 5/4/1. What are you gonna do about it?
I don't know.
You're gonna burn your Thunderbolt on her? Sure. I mean, go for it, I guess.
I don't like playing Philip in non-blue decks because he's so expensive.
So talking from experience,
but
you definitely feel it.
But I will say the shift line doesn't really work with your ramp anyway. Because if you want to play Philip on 3, you're skipping, you're not playing him on turn 3 because you're skipping 3 ink. So I don't know.
Yeah, there is give and take with that.
This list is weird, man.
Green purple's always been weird.
This is another one
for very different people.
This is another one that
Garrett.
This is another one that's if I want to play this color combo, and Big Dog. Brian, he loves this deck.
Oh yeah, and Big Dog.
If I want to play green purple, this is not the version I'm playing. I'm just going to play Snow for
it. So I'm a degenerate.
I know.
This is the list I would play.
Is it good though? Is it the Lyle Helga with the discard stuff, the Gaten Kronk, do it? We'll see. Mo Shamblin is a significantly better player than me. He could beat me in his sleep. Then he would post the deck guide for free on his YouTube because he doesn't paywall his content. Mo, you're the best.
Also, truly.
Real quick before you give your thoughts, you know what my biggest problem with this deck is? It's not running 4 wrong levers. If you're gonna run the levers, run 4/4. That bugs me. Just cut it under the C, cut it to 2, and run 4 wrong lever, 4 pull the lever.
Honestly, the deck has enough draw. You probably could do that, but no. The reason why you typically don't do that is having wrong lever, but not have pull the lever in the discard feels really bad. It feels really, really bad. But having pull the lever and not wrong lever isn't the worst thing in the world because you can just draw 2. So that's why it's a 4 and 3 typically. Sometimes I've seen even 4 and 2.
Yeah, that's fair.
With 3, you're gonna find the one you need at the right time.
Yeah. This list is really strange.
As green purple usually is.
Am curious. Yeah, Brainiac, Snowfort, this shit. Very curious to see how the deck evolves throughout the format, if it evolves any. And I'm more than willing to eat my words and just be wrong. It has happened a couple of times before.
I think Huntsman is also one of the key parts of this deck.
Ward be good, yo.
Ward be good. 4 strength be good.
Yup, 4/3 Ward, he be good.
It is Louis with Ward.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and it's another singer for MMS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
the deck got another MMS singer.
You know what I find really funny? Despite, if you want to talk about like bad game design, bad card design, no matter how weird a list gets, if you're playing purple, you're still playing fucking Elsa.
Yeah.
That card is 2/5.
Remember when Elsa
and it's got rush. No. This card has always been good.
No, she was always good. But like people for a while, like it took a while for Elsa to catch on.
Did it?
Yes.
My memory must be significantly worse than yours.
So she was like a side grade to a lot of people.
Because I feel like this card has always just been a mandatory.
I'm trying to remember what she was being fought with. Because it was specifically with red purple. Like, because red purple was still the purple deck of choice. Right? So people were like, I think it was Maui that everyone kept comparing her to for some reason.
Maybe.
And it was like, okay, well, you can't play both, right? So which one are you playing, right? And there was reasons to play one or the other, and it turns out you just play both.
You're talking about set 1 Maui or Shark Maui?
Set 1. Shark Maui wasn't even out yet. By the time Shark Maui came around, by the time Shark Maui was around,
this card is just significantly different to regular Maui, though. I don't remember that ever not being an insane card.
It was definitely a thing. It was funny because it obviously the pro players eventually just played Elsa, and then everyone was like, "Oh, what were we saying?"
Well, she's got evasive, she's got rush, and she taps something down, and she's inkable.
Yeah.
You take any one of those pieces away, and she's still a good card. If she doesn't tap down but has rush evasive, she's still good.
You make her uninkable, she's still.
You make her uninkable, she's still great. If you just give her evasive and tap something down with no rush, she's still good.
But also, you gotta remember this too. At the time, we had so many options for removal. Like we were killing everything in red purple. Like nothing.
Yeah,
ever.
that's fair.
So you didn't always need Elsa, but it turned out Elsa was just good anyway.
Yeah,
it was just another way to kill everything.
Yeah,
but
that's fair.
But it's just kind of funny.
Even like now that we've all realized
it, that, like
Elsa be stupid, yo. Even Elsa in a list that Elsa should be stupid.
Truly,
this is out of all the decks we've looked at, the one that's the least new player friendly. But if you're just looking to play something silly at League or a set champs come around, you're like, hey, I want to try something dumb that has potential. If you want to be like Hunter and just put every deck on a wheel and roll it and pick something random. If you're looking to try something fun for a week of the team league, you're like, hey, I want to really switch it up this week.
Okay, you say that. I'm gonna point something out. It's not necessarily new player friendly.
It's budget friendly.
It's budget friendly, and it's kind of rotation friendly. It does lose some key parts.
It loses the Philip shift line.
But there is another Philip. It does make it significantly worse because it's a 4-drop ward.
Well, I
think it's worth
just take out the Philip combo and just run Under the Sea. But yeah, that's fair.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I think you just run Huntsman, 4-drop Philip, and then shift. Like, I think you could just do that. But oh shoot, what is? I think I lost my connection again.
Hold on. It's not rotation proof. It loses Kronk.
I don't think you need Kronk. I think that's just a cute thing.
That was my initial problem with this fucking list, Corwin. Was the Kronk Mole combo. But it mostly
just added boost. That's
what the deck mostly survives rotation. It is very budget friendly. Just be aware if you pick it up, it is probably going to be pretty difficult to play. But I think we've given a pretty good range of decks to look at. Obviously, red purple not being one of them because Ravensburger hates red purple players.
True. And we will see you next week for the next Prepare podcast. My name is ZeGaming. This is my good friend Geo. And we've been getting you prepared for your next game. We are signing off for the night. Happy questing.